Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. My name's David and this is my road to celebration. All right, Star Wars Celebration is right around the corner. Some of you are already in Chicago. Some of you are already showing up. It's that crazy. It's almost here. You're excited. I'm excited. I know you're thinking about packing. I know you're thinking about last minute packing. And I've mentioned before, I have not been to a Star Wars Celebration in the past. So why would you listen to me? I'll tell you why. Because I've been watching these videos too. I've been watching these same videos like what to pack, last minute packing items, Star Wars Celebration essentials, right? I've been watching all these videos just like you. And here's what I've noticed. They talk about bringing the same exact things that you'd bring to an amusement park. Have you been to an amusement park? Have you packed for an amusement park before? Have you kind of like blistered through and just done a park open to park closed day at an amusement park? You kind of have to be in that same mindset. Here's the thing. I am a Disney pass holder, been to Florida a million times, been to California a million times. I've worked at Disneyland, worked there. So I understand crowds, I understand these large scale events, I understand things like parking and all that stuff. So, I mean, this is kind of like my world. So I'm just gonna tell you really basically what I've been doing and maybe what I've been doing can help you, okay? First of all, you're gonna need a backpack, and you're gonna need sensible shoes. I mean, that's the same thing I would recommend if you're going to Disneyland or Disney World as well. You're gonna bring a backpack, you're gonna put your essentials in it, and you're gonna bring jogging shoes, okay? Jogging shoes or running shoes. You want shoes with a lot of support. Now I understand some of us are cosplayers, and I remember what that was like too. When I've cosplayed as Han Solo or Obi-Wan Kenobi, those boots are the worst, absolute worst. All day on my feet with the Han Solo boots or the Obi-Wan boots, my feet are killing me afterwards. And at a con, I can only imagine it's gonna be the same. So if you have to wear your cosplay boots, whether they're the Stormtrooper boots or the Boba Fett boots or things like that, or even the Princess Leia boots my wife has, go to the store and get some gel inserts, or get two, like double up. Do everything you can to protect those feet. Put lotion on them before you slide them into your boots, double up on your socks, make sure you've got a gel insert, and then put those boots on. You're gonna wanna protect your feet as much as possible, and then, like I said, bring a backpack. This is my backpack, I'm bringing a Boba Fett backpack, so if you see this backpack, I will be one of 1,000 people who have the same backpack, I'm sure, but I will do my best to put some sort of marking or label on it so that I know it's mine, both from the outside and the inside, just in case. I don't plan on leaving my backpack anywhere, but you know what? Let's not take chances, right? The other thing about the backpack is I'm not gonna fill it. I'm not gonna fill my backpack. I'm gonna leave lots of room, lots of pockets, lots of emptiness because I plan to buy stuff at Celebration, right? And put it in the backpack. So you wanna leave a lot of room in there. You don't wanna pack that thing out so much that when you buy that special collectible, you're like, where do I put it? You wanna use the backpack to absorb Star Wars Celebration, right? Easily. I know a lot of people have been saying to get the photo tubes, like to have one of those big, large photo tubes, and I didn't get one, but I did overnight one, and it is coming tomorrow. So I chickened out at the last minute and got one anyway, because in my head I was thinking, you know what? I don't collect posters. I'm 50 years old. And I have a house with kids. Like, I don't put up Star Wars posters. That's not me. And I don't hang Star Wars posters in my office at work. But I have kids, and I wasn't thinking about my kids. So if I pick up posters or free posters or paraphernalia or whatever, I'm gonna wanna save it for my kids. And maybe some of you guys who are going, but your kids aren't going with you, bringing back a poster is a nice, inexpensive way to give them a little piece of memorabilia from your experience. And so if you have one of those like rolled poster tubes, either with a strap, or you can make a strap, if you have one of the cheap cardboardy ones, or run by a store and pick one up, you're gonna want a tube to carry some of your posters in. Now, I said leave some room in your backpack. I would also argue leave some room in your schedule. Everybody relaxes and has more fun when you have margins. If you don't have margins at work, you're stressed. If you don't have margins at home, you're stressed. You need margins, okay? If you're the kind of person that has over-planned and you have planned things down to the minute, if you have an Excel spreadsheet and you're like, okay, this is what we're gonna do, you're not gonna have a lot of fun. people that I've talked with who, and they've said, oh, like help me have fun at Disneyland or Disney World, like what should I do? I give them like a top 5 or a top 10 or just brief pointers, because the people that overplan and they get fast passes to everything and they're running back and forth all over the park and they're trying to make sure they make all their deadlines and hit everything and do everything, those are the people that come back and tell me they didn't have fun. You should have fun. You've spent a ton of money on this. You're looking forward to it. Things don't always live up to our expectations, so don't expect too much. Don't expect to do everything, see everything, get everything done. Relax and have fun. Be more fluid, go with the moment. If you're gonna leave room in your backpack, leave some room in your schedule. Leave some room in your brain, okay? Live in the moment more. Don't overplan and you'll have more fun. If you watch some of these videos for the celebration, for past celebrations, they talk about bringing a chair. I don't know that I would bring a chair to this one because of all the discussions that have already been spoken about the new quicker lines and the lotteries as far as getting into the exhibit halls and the panels. So I don't know that I would bring a chair. I've never brought a chair to Disneyland. I've never brought a chair to Disney World, and I've been in line for an hour or two. So if you're gonna jam and do this, I mean, you can bring a chair if you want to, I guess, but I just feel like it's just one more thing to bring on top of all the other stuff. So I probably wouldn't bring a chair, but that's just me. All right, so you're gonna bring your ticket, right? You're gonna bring your admission pass, and people have said, make sure you put it on a lanyard. You should do that. You should have it around your neck. You can get lanyards anywhere. I got my lanyards off eBay. But the thing about having it on the lanyard is you wanna make sure that the lanyard stays together and you don't accidentally lose your ticket. So you're gonna wanna get a zip tie and zip tie your ticket to your lanyard. And then the second piece of advice I would give you about your ticket is put your ticket in your carry-on. So if you're getting on a plane, put your ticket in your carry-on, not your suitcase, right? Because it's easy to have luggage get lost on flights, but your carry-on you'll always have with you. So make sure your ticket goes on the plane with you. I'm not gonna let mine leave my sight for the entire trip. Also, when people go to Florida or Disneyland or Disney World or one of these big amusement parks, I always say bring a cell phone battery charger, a portable battery charger. And you'll see that in some of the lists that people make as well. The thing they don't tell you is you need to bring a way to charge the battery charger, right? They don't charge the same way. They don't charge off walls. Usually they charge off USB. So you're gonna have to have a live USB to charge said battery charger, right? So don't forget to bring a charge and a way to charge it, because it does you no good if you use it at the airport your first day, and then the second day you're like, oh, I didn't bring anything with USB to charge it. So bring your cell phone charger, right? And take your cell phone charger when you leave. Bring your cell phone charger and bring a way to charge your battery charger. Also, if you're gonna use any modes of transportation, whether it be airport or Lyft or Uber, make sure you've downloaded all those apps to your phone now. Download the apps now and make sure you know how to navigate them. So if you've never used Lyft or Uber before and you know you're going to, download the app now. Make sure you've logged in, make sure you've moved around the app and you know how to use it, so that when you get there, you won't be surprised. And a lot of times cell phone download wireless stuff is spotty on airlines, and it's too late to download your flight information while you're on the airplane. So make sure you do it before you go to the airport. Some other things to stick in your backpack, food. I'm gonna stick protein bars, peanuts, things that I can just chew and munch on while I'm in the place. I don't plan on spending a lot of time in line for food. I didn't pay all this money to go to Celebration to eat. I'm doing this for Star Wars, so make sure you've got food and things in your backpack, snacks for you and anybody else that might be in your party. Also, I'm bringing a book. This is the book I'm bringing because this is where I am in the EU. And so just have a book on hand so that when you're bored or when you're not doing anything, you have something to keep yourself busy. I'll put your autograph items in your backpack as well. Make sure that they're protected or they're in a pocket so that if you have any autograph items, you're bringing those along with you. Don't forget which autograph items you're going to bring. And then lastly, I would bring some lightweight sleeves. So a lightweight sweater or a lightweight hoodie that you can throw on real quickly in case you have to run outside or temperature changes, that you've got some sleeves ready to go. All right, so that's my essential backpack items along with my essential backpack. I'm looking forward to this. I hope you guys are too. May the force be with you. I'll see you guys after the convention.